what we do is unlike anything you've seen before. The Boss Architect is special. And I'm not saying that because it's my business. I'm saying it because what we do is unlike anything you've seen before. We were forged in the Fortune 500. I'm an ex-Fortune 500 strategist that's been behind some of the largest transformations from some of the largest companies in the world. And I decided to take that Fortune 500 strategy and bring it and make it accessible to small business owners, because I believe that everybody who wants an empire should have an empire. And at The Boss Architect, we believe in building empires. Now, there's something that we do here that is really unique. And I learned that having a strategy is not good enough. You actually have to have a little bit of capital to put behind that strategy. And so what I did was find a way for businesses to get the funding that they need in order to fuel their strategies. And so we started with our signature program, Credit Architect, that teaches small business owners how to get funding for their business without using their personal credit at all. And then we come back and we teach them how to now use the funding that they've gotten for their business to fuel their strategy. So let's talk a little bit about Credit Architect. This program is my baby. It is what launched The Boss Architect. And this is what literally launched 1,000 ships. And what a lot of people don't know is that Credit Architect was born out of necessity. It was born because I too once launched a business and I had terrible personal credit scores. As a matter of fact, at one point, my personal credit scores were in the 480s. And I remember being an executive in corporate America, having terrible personal credit, and being at these posh dinners with other executives, and they would all be pulling out their American Express black cards. And here I was with a Capital One secured card because nobody would give me a credit card. And I had to find out a way to get funding for my business, even when my personal credit was wrecked. And so I started researching and I started to look at how large businesses, the same large businesses that I was consulting for, how they structured funding, how they got financing. And I started applying those techniques to myself in my business. And what do you know? I was able to secure hundreds of thousands of dollars in funding for my business without using my personal credit. And I was able to use the funding to generate now over $1 million worth of revenue. And so Credit Architect was birthed out of my experience. It birthed a movement called Leverage, Not Debt. And this is where we believe that you shouldn't have to go into debt in order to grow your business. You actually should always be leveraged. And I teach that concept inside of the Credit Architect program, that if you learn how to use your funding for your business, your credit for your business, in order to generate revenue, you will never be indebted. You'll always be leveraged.